Hello everybody. So you guys have probably seen the I Saw a Bear video. And I'm not sure if someone has made a specific submarine video or not. Maybe. I think it's just been combat highlights. But I might be mistaken. Who knows? So I'm just gonna speed through the submarine very fast, just very quick video. Anchor right here. Raise anchor. It's lowered right now and you could kind of see it right there. That's kind of cool. Um, so you could raise the anchor, lower the anchor from this position. 40 millimeter cannon, twin barreled, 45-meter range. Course, very useful. There was a glitch during dev branch where if you dove the submarine and you were still in this gun, you would stay in the gun and you wouldn't drown or get kicked off of it, which kind of made for some very funny moments. If you jump down here, you will take damage. Um, I jumped down here earlier, and as you can see, I took damage, but let's do it again. Yep, I'm even bloodier. You won't take damage unless someone is here already, like, someone to kind of mush your fall, jump on their head. Anyway, this is driving right here. You have a pretty decent field of view, and I think it's definitely necessary with how big the submarine is, just so you don't crash into stuff. So anyway, moving on from driving, there is the periscope. If you're at a depth of 5 meters, you can still see while in the submarine. Of course, your field of view will kind of be closer to the ground because, of course, you're submerged. And I think after 10 meters, you won't be able to see anything. I think the only thing you'll see is probably blue, like the water. That in mind, you can see up to 230 meters. It is pretty fast, it just, I don't know. I kind of miss back in the day where, if you let go, it would kind of snap to you, not like take 3 or 4 seconds to get back to you. But, I think I'm just reminiscing of old times. So, periscope, sonar is pretty cool. So everything in the submarine takes a battery. If you use up the sonar, it'll take 1 battery, and right there, close contact signature. It is on long range. I think this is another submarine. Um, but if you ping in that direction, like for example, I ping right here, it'll still tell me because it's set to long range. So if I ping in this direction, it'll tell me. If I switch it to short range, let's just wait, switch it to short range, it won't tell me because it's up to 50 meters. So in any direction I aim, I ping, and it won't tell me because it's set to 50 meters. But if I switch it to long range, it won't tell me unless it detects a ship. Same it this way. So it's very useful. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be on the screen just as long as it's in that general direction and as long as you have it set to long range um, sonar, it will ping it as long as it's in those 500-meter range. So very useful. Um, I'm not sure what's the advantages of using long range to short range. Maybe it's simple and I'm stupid, but to me, there's literally no point in you using short range. Maybe there's some advantages that I'm just not aware of. Maybe you can educate me in the comment section. But that's sonar. Here we have the torpedo launcher. This is the spot where you fire the torpedoes, and it shoots up to 150-meter range. You could also change the depth of the torpedoes, so I guess the devs have added that to kind of prepare for submarine combat, sub-on-sub combat. I don't understand why they'd add that if that wasn't their plan, because you can't shoot underwater mines, which I think is completely dumb. I think that you should be able to shoot underwater mines because as of this moment, there's no way for you to destroy mines unless you run them over with your submarine. So unless you could and they just didn't implement it and you could actually destroy mines, or they're preparing for sub-on-sub combat, which is pretty cool. So anyway, 150-meter range. You could change the depth right now, which is very interesting, unless, you can destroy mines with it. So the ballast system is pretty simple. I'm pretty sure the devs kind of explained it in the dev branch, or not in the dev branch, but dev stream. Main ballast, obviously, it's the main one that you want to flood in order to go down. in order to, dive. The front one is one that you kind of don't want to fill all the way, but you do want to fill it in order to dive fast. Because if you fill this one, it kind of like becomes nose heavy. So when you're diving, it kind of actually dives. In the back one, you don't touch it at all. It's for emergencies only. For whatever reason, maybe you're low on battery, or you're leaking, or you have to surface very quickly. You empty this one, and it goes straight to the top. The dive officer controls these two fins at the front of the submarine, and I'm pretty sure it's A to go down and D to go back up to kind of face the fins either down or up. So something that I forgot to mention in the video, I had to literally log back on to correct my mistake, is that in order to stay on the surface effectively without bringing all of the ballasts to zero, is to keep this ballast at 70%, keeping the main ballast, or the safety ballast at 70%, and the main ballast at 100%. So regardless, the main ballast stays at 100%, regardless of whether you're on the surface or executing a dive. But when you are diving, you set the tip ballast at 90%, main ballast stays at 100%, and the safety ballast stays at 100%. So 90, 100, 100 if you are diving, and if you're staying on the surface, 70, 100, and 70. And that is shown to be the most effective way to kind of keep everything ready for a dive while recharging battery. And if you guys want the screenshot, I'll put it on screen right now. And I think the last thing that I want to talk about is probably the engines. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that's left. As you can see, one engine is responsible for this one, and that engine is responsible for this propeller. And if you flip them both on, the reverse speed is increased, and instead your controls are also changed. W will go back and S will go forward unless these two engines are corrected and everything is merry. And you also need a wrench. You wrench them. Reversing speed is increased, and like I said, the control change. So that's about it. There's nothing really to talk about. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And I will be definitely enjoying this update. One more thing before I end the video. I'm still looking for a clan. So if any Warden clan out there doesn't mind being in any videos, put your Discord in the comment section, and I will take a look. Anyway, peace out.